Hey everyone, Barty Toto here, and I wanted to share with you something that happened to me this morning. For those of you who do not know me, click on the link below or to the side. I'm not sure where I'm going to put it yet, but I'm a best-selling author and I'm known all over the world for branding and social media. Instead of telling you what to do, I show people how to do it. I do not believe in doing what everyone else is doing. When everyone goes right, I go left. There's too many people out there telling you to get on Facebook, get on Twitter, and then you're like, okay, now what? So I love to show people how. It goes back to many, many years ago. In another life, I was a nurse by trade and couldn't stand the politics, and my passion and my heart was to start my own marketing company, and I did just that, and it was an overnight success. But I want to talk to you today about your circumstances. You know, you can wait till the right circumstance for everything. And my mentor, actually, he was, I think, 19 at the time. He's one of the ones that started me on YouTube. He said, it doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be right. Just get it going. And I've caught myself, doing that this past week, where I'm making new courses, I'm making new videos for you all with branding, social media, and also a book called The Power of Asking. And I'm sitting here like, it doesn't have to be perfect. In fact, I believe when you make video that you don't have to have a professional person and spend a lot of money. In fact, I discourage it at all. It's not what you look like, it's what you say. People care what comes out of your mouth. So this morning I was at the doctor's office, and what I wanted to discuss is your circumstance does not have to dictate who you are. The things that have happened around you. Recently I confessed that in 2007 I was married 8 months and my husband had a brain injury and I was diagnosed with skin cancer, and a lot of things happened to me at once. But during the same period is when my book became a bestseller. I got out there, I was on talk shows, radio, everything. And I didn't let my circumstances hold me back or dictate who I was. And 98%, I'm cheating, I'm looking at my notes, 98% are affected by circumstance and everyone else around them. In the past, I've allowed other people, guys, I talk with my hands, to dictate my mood or whatever. 2%, the 2% where you want to be, walks into a room to change the room. Not to walk into a room to be changed by it. You understand? You walk into the room, if you're a 2%er, to change the room. Not to go into the room to be changed by it. You need to do what everyone else is not doing. When everyone else goes right, you need to go left. God did not mean you for mediocrity. You were not placed on this earth to live a mediocrity lifestyle. You were meant to get out there. You can use every excuse in the world. If you have a will, you will find a way. People, I hear that, oh, I don't have the money, whatever. Sell something. You know, if your child was sick, okay, and I've heard this story a million times. If your child was sick and there was a prescription and that prescription costs $4,800 to pay for it, and that child only had 24 hours to live and you had to come up with $4,800, you would find a way to get that prescription, okay, for that child, for your child. So the same with you is, putting the oxygen mask on yourself. You cannot take care of your kids, your family, or anyone until you take care of yourself. Now, I used to think the opposite, being a nurse. I had to take care of everyone. Okay, wherever you would go to get the funds for that prescription, do it for you. In fact, a lot of people think, oh, they're paying someone else. No, you're investing in you. You need to take care of you, invest in you. In fact, I'm starting up a 90-day challenge called The Power of Asking. Some of it is social media, but a lot of it is my strategies, what all the greats, all the people around me have done to be where they are, make 6 and 7 figures. I got out there afraid. Was I scared to death? Yes. I did not, by the way, get started with Facebook and Twitter, and you've heard me say this a million times. It was video. It's how Michael Beckwith found me on video. Yesterday, I wrote an article on Pinterest for realtors, retailers, and it got into a magazine in front of 1.4 million people in one day. And then I talked to the editor of Costco yesterday, and they're taking my articles that I write. And it's because of a strategy I use. And you can do the same thing, whether it's in your business. You don't listen to your sponsor, your upline telling you, oh, get 5 people because their sponsor said get 5 people. Do things differently. You don't have to, I have a lot of people that come to me. I'm saying you don't have to follow what your sponsor says. I know a lot of people are going to get mad at me for saying that. But the way you live is how they lead. You want to be with a leader who has been there and done that, not someone that just talks. And I keep saying this on the internet, you see people flashing checks and all. There's something called Photoshop. Don't believe all the hype out there. I'm sorry. That's how I got some people that don't care for me on the internet, is that I'm not going to tell you what you want to hear. I'm going to tell you what works and what doesn't, the truth. I have seen behind the scenes of over 200 different marketing companies, network marketing companies, and other companies. And I see stuff I don't care for. In fact, for me, it's a conflict of interest to get involved. I've trained over 200 different network marketing companies, but I don't get involved. And there is a reason. And anyway, get to know me better. Apply for the 90-day challenge under coaching on bartytoto.com. Get on one of our webinars that is coming up soon. Get to know me better. But remember, sorry, I have allergies. You are the 2%. All right. And remember that God gave you gifts. So no matter what circumstance you're involved in, just get out of your own way.